it's Ashley, and I thought today would be fun to do a room tour of my living room. So the reason I decided to do this is we've decided to sell this house. So if you've been around, you might know that in January of 2022, we bought a house in Florida, and it's been an Airbnb / we live here sometimes in the winter, and it's been a fun 2 years of doing it. It's also been stressful. I wrote a whole blog post about why we decided to sell it, but pretty much we just want to simplify our lives. So before we go, I have to like treasure the moment and show you guys around. So let me know if this is something you like, doing room tours once a room is pretty much complete, because I kind of think it's fun to just show you everything, all the projects. This room is like full of thrifted items and things I made. So it's kind of fun to just see it all together. Design decision I made in this house was to add trelliage on the wall. So that's just like the French name of doing a trellis on the wall. And this is actually just vinyl trellis that we trimmed out, and it's in the whole space, and it adds like a really nice layer of depth, but it's not too much, still adding interest. And it has kind of that Florida chic grand millennial look, which I really love. And it kind of feels different. Not everybody has this in their house, but I found a cheap way to do it, and I really love how it looks. On this wall is our TV, and this is an old TV our friend gave us, which we're very grateful for. We ended up giving it a frame so it kind of looks nicer, and right now I just have like a YouTube show playing that's just art, which is kind of a good hack to get that Samsung frame look without paying for it. This record stand is a thrifted find. I think I paid $45 for it. And if you've shopped for huge furniture, you know that's like a really good deal. So I painted it and I added rattan in where the speaker box is, and it kind of gives it that coastal vibe. I love this color, and then you get some good storage in here. The record player does not work very well. If I knew someone to repair it, that would be cool, but we just have a different record player. So the other fun thing about this wall is this chair is also a thrifted find, and it was brown with a red cushion. It looks so sad, but giving it a fresh coat of paint, it's so cute. It looks like a little present chair. And the fun thing about thrifting in Florida is you can find such different things than anywhere else. And I've had so much fun getting like trying out kind of a Palm Beach look here. And that chair, I think, kind of epitomizes it. Our living room in this house is really big, which is great because that means we have space for an office. So this is where my husband does his work, and I also thrifted this desk. It was $85 and I got it for 25% off, and it's like the best desk I've ever had. It has so much storage. The wicker is very fun. I think it looks cute with the pink, and I've been really happy with that. I think originally it came with glass on the top because this isn't a great surface to write on, but how much writing do you really do? So it works great. My other favorite feature on this wall is the framed scarf. So in the 50s, 60s, they made vintage silk scarf. Well, they weren't vintage then. They made silk scarves of different states that you could travel to, and it was a good souvenir. And you can buy these on Etsy or eBay now, and I looked forever to find one in my favorite colors, and it's so cute. We built the frame for it, and then we just have magnets holding it onto the back. So it's a really cute look, and then the bow is also a thrifted find. When we first moved into this house, the walls were beige and the curtains were a dark brown. They looked like hotel curtains and not in a good way. So once we did the white on white trelliage on the walls, this room really needed pattern. So I looked forever to find the perfect drapes that weren't too expensive, that were cute with fun floral flat pattern. And I was so excited to find these. I'm asked about them whenever I share them. Unfortunately, they were from Walmart, the Drew Barrymore flower line, but they've been discontinued. They do still sell the matching wallpaper, so if you like this pattern, you could do it with wallpaper, and it's relatively affordable, so that's good news. And then over here is where we have our seating area. We have our sofa and our coffee table. They're both from Article, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I would suggest them. The sofa has not held up well. It's 2 years old, less than 2 years old, and the cushion just, it's so sad. And this glass on the coffee table has got really scratched up, but I think they're both cute. I just wish they would have held up better. So when we first bought this house, we paid to upgrade the windows to hurricane impact windows, and the windows used to be black, and we had to have an awning outside of the window in case there was a hurricane. And so switching that out was very expensive, but also the windows look so nice and it's much quieter in here, so hopefully worth it. Like, I think it was almost $25,000. It was so expensive. I wanted to tell you about this little table. This was a thrifted find, and it had a veneer finish, and I was able to take that off and refinish the wood, and I love this little piece. It has so much character. This lamp was also thrifted, and I redid it to look like a Kelly Wearstler lamp, and I added the balls and spray painted it, so I love how that looks. And even this mirror was thrifted. So I just think if you're intentional about what you're looking for at the thrift store, you can find things that really fit your style. And if they don't fit your style, refinish them. Like this used to have a shiny orange finish that I sanded down. And as I said, I painted this and revealed the beautiful wood on it. I also wanted to tell you about this hutch. I'm sure you won't be surprised, but I thrifted this as well, and I painted it white. It was so dirty and gross. I think it would have been in like a kid's room when I first got it. And one of the fun things I did with this is usually when it's not holiday decor, there's like, it's a color blocking look on each shelf. And so I bought a bunch of decor and it didn't even match. And then I got spray paint. So the books are spray painted, the picture frames are spray painted. And so then you can kind of have that color block look on a budget, which is fun. So I've been thinking I wanted a chair in here, so I kept looking for them at the thrift store, and finally I found this cute little granny pink chair, and it is very grandma, probably a little dated. If I was still staying here, I would have taken off the skirting on the bottom and added fringe, like a white bullion fringe. I think that would have looked really cute. But let me tell you, this chair is so comfy. Everybody fights about who gets to sit in it when we watch TV, so you win some, you lose some. I also made this cute little pillow. It's the name of the house, which is Pink Palm Hideaway, and I kind of love that it'll stay with the house. The whole house is being sold furnished, so that's kind of cool. We get to enjoy it till the last minute with it furnished, and then we'll pack up our personal belongings and go. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Let me know if this is something you like. I'm gonna try to do every room in the house. I think it'll be good for me to say goodbye to the house, and hopefully you guys will like kind of seeing the ideas behind the design and how it turned out. You can see we did this on a tight budget. We mostly renovated during the pandemic and money was scarce, but I love how it turned out, and it's really my oasis, so thanks for seeing it with me.